Good morning, guys. So I've got a different project going on today, but I got a question for you. I just put this SD card in this GoPro camera. I cleared everything off of it from the snow blowing videos, all the videos, everything was off of it. Put it back in this camera. It says I only have an hour and 6 minutes of recording left. I have to format the card every time I put it back in here. And once I did that, now I got 2 hours and 30 minutes of record time. Why is it that even though I take the files off the card, somehow it's still taking up memory? And I've looked in the files and the folders and it doesn't show anything there. So anyway, just a little weird thing that I've been noticing. I'm not sure if it's a GoPro thing or what it is, but it almost seems like you got to reformat your cards every time you put them back in so you got full capacity. Anyway, now I'll quit complaining. My garage I've had for, I don't know, 5-6 years, whatever. But this door has never been trimmed out. It's just been like that since we built the garage. Got some nice little cobwebs there and all that. I mean, that's pretty cool. But this door needs trimmed out. So now that I do actually have a little bit extra time to do some things, Kimberly and I on our day off the other day went and picked up some pine, and my hope is to trim this door out. So we'll see how that goes, but that is my plan for the day. Oh, and I did get me a brad nailer and a couple different lengths of nails. So kind of excited. It's always a fun day when you get new tools. So that should help on doing the trim and hopefully other projects. I do hope to start doing some more woodworking stuff. So that should come in handy. Anyway, we'll be back with you here as soon as we figure out what we're doing. So I am not a carpenter. I'm gonna just put that out there right away. Oh, that's frost. Yeah, it's 12 below out there this morning, so it's kind of nice to be doing an inside job. I'm going to guess that we're going to cover the inside first and then put the trim around the outside. So looks like we got roughly 2 inches all the way around. So maybe 2 1/8 on that side. This side definitely looks like, yeah, 2 inches for that side. This one's a short 2 inches up here. But I'm gonna have to rip these on the table saw. And our boards, I'm gonna guess, are 4-inch wide boards are not truly 4 inches. Hope that I bought extra because I'm not gonna get two 2-inch boards out of that. So, we might not have enough wood, but that's all right. We'll at least get a start on it. And if we can get them interior pieces put in there, and that'd be a good start. Eventually, I'm not sure if I want to put trim around the bottom, down here too. I thought about putting a kind of a concrete caulk all the way around here first, kind of to seal it, and then maybe put a trim. I don't know. It is just a garage, but I think I've almost spent more money on this garage than what I originally paid for the house, so it's sure nice to have. So, well, we're gonna cut, it's 82 inches. 82 inches. Boy, if I went 2 1/8 the whole way, 82 by 2 1/8. This building is not heated, so we'll see how this goes, how long this camera lasts, but so it's pretty chilly out here. Let's get a square end here. All right, so now we can cut it down to length. $82. See what you guys are seeing here. See where my blade's coming down. I don't have the fancy laser. So, rookie mistake, I marked on the wrong side of the wood. Do over. All right, 82 is right there. I want to cut on the outside of that. Okay, that looks good. Make sure it's up against the fence on both sides so we're square. And I'll help support this side. Boy, I gotta get this stuff ready to be used again. All right, and it looks like I need to get a vacuum down here and get this cleaned up. So there's a nice little extra piece of wood. I think I'm gonna need at the bottom of the door. Fill in a couple little gaps. So in order for me to use this table saw, I gotta get it out here away from the wall. All right, so we got that first piece cut. We'll go back up to the garage and see how bad we messed it up. Looks like that's pretty good. I just got to cut some spray foam out of there and then make a little notch there for the striker plate, but I think we actually did it correctly. That's shocking. Okay, that's where the striker plate goes, and I need to cut 3/8 of an inch out, so I think we'll do that on the table saw, and hopefully I won't mess it up, but I think I'm going to have to turn my table saw around because I don't have enough width there. So like I said, now that we're actually going to be using this, I'm going to have to get this organized and in better shape, but we'll get this cut made here. There it is. We'll see if that worked. Okay, so back in the garage, that against the top. That is going to work for the striker plate. Nice little DeWalt you got here. Okay, so I didn't film a lot of that. You saw me rip the first one. So along the edge, I can't get the board in behind the door hinges, so I have to cut it in pieces to piece it in. But anyway, we need to sand this stuff down and get ready to stain it and put those in, and then we can work on the outside pieces. So this is taking longer than I had expected, but like I said before, I am not a carpenter. I prefer to work with metal, but willing to learn. So this is a project that we can handle ourselves without hiring it done, so we're going to do some sanding. Okay, so we got some tacky cloth here. We're just gonna try and get the dust off these, get them ready to stain. I'm probably not even gonna let them completely dry on the stain because these pieces are, these interior pieces, I need to get those up so I can get going on the outside pieces. So it is just a garage, but we'll try and get them put up there without damaging them or marring up the finish or whatever. So I would like to have this project done today, so I really don't want to have to sit around and wait 24 hours. Tomorrow's Sunday, and prefer to take the day off tomorrow, so it'd be nice to get this project done today if we can. All right, here we go on our stain. Moment of truth. Hope I picked the right color. This color is Golden Pecan. I think I like it. And I don't think any of these edges are going to show, but I think it's just that top side that's going to show. But just in case, we'll at least get that edge. Now it does say to wipe off the excess. So we'll use, what is that? I don't know what it is. It is worthy of wiping stain off though. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I think we'll be able to put these up no problem. The inside edge and the back side, not even going to bother with that. All right, I think I like it. Okay, so I'm going to try this. This is the first time using this brad nailer. I don't know if I've got my depth set correct or not. And like I said, the wood won't go behind the hinges, so we're just going to make this work. See how it goes here. Wow, the depth actually looks pretty good. Actually, maybe it's going just a little bit too deep. We'll back it off just a little bit. All right, so the next thing I need to do, if I find my tape measure, you can measure how long I need these side pieces. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the top. I think I'll have the top come out just a little bit, maybe an inch or so on each side. Just to make it look a little bit fancier maybe, I don't know. But it's going to look way better than it did. 81.5 on that side. So go 81.5 and then we'll lay that top piece up there. I might only have 2 pieces left. I might have shorted myself. I wasn't thinking. I knew I needed about 2 inches in here. And of course they sell you, I sell you a 4-inch board, but it's not 4 inches, so therefore I was hoping to rip them down and get 2 pieces out of each board, but I couldn't do that, so that wasted my extra piece. So I think I'm 1 piece short, which is fine, whatever. We can go pick up another one, but we'll at least work on getting our sides on. And we'll have to cut out a little bit around the concrete down here because the board's going to be about that wide, so we'll have to cut around that. Whew. It is cold out here. Okay, so I do have enough wood to finish this project today, so that's good. I just need to figure out where that's going to go over like that. Hopefully the wood is not warped. And I just need to figure out where we need to notch it out down here for the concrete. This is the right side. I'll mark that up here, put an R on it. Left side. All right, so now I need to figure out how much to cut out of there. So I'm going to cut out about 1.25 inches on each side. Well, I know I am on this side for sure. 1 1/4. Let's see if this other side is similar. That should work as well. Makeshift bench here. So 1.25 inches is there. That's what's getting cut out of that one. Okay, so I did notch out those boards, and I did put them up there and verify that they are correct, shockingly enough. So now it's time to sand them down and get ready to stain them. The moment of truth.
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
Not bad for a rookie carpenter. That is for sure. All right, last piece. I just sanded it. I didn't figure you wanted to watch me sand another piece of wood. It's kind of boring. Maybe the whole thing's boring. I don't know. Keep in mind, like I said, I'm a rookie carpenter, so you can tell me what all I'm doing wrong in the comments. That's fine. Just try and be nice. Don't be too hard on me. Don't be too mean. You might hurt my one feeling that I got left. Okay. Stain this bad boy. And yeah, I know I should probably let this stuff dry and cure, and once it's dry, maybe it dries a little bit lighter and you decide you want a little bit more stain on it. If I decide I want a little bit more stain, I'll tape around it up there and put some more stain on it. But as I've said before, it is just a garage. didn't really want the stain on this too dark. So we'll see. You guys can tell me what you think in the comments. I think it'll be just fine. Stuff on the trim, it's not all gonna line up perfect. That's okay. I'm just fine with it. Not a big deal. We'll just pretend like this is dried and cured overnight. Don't tell anybody that we didn't really let it do that. Because I'm ready to be done with this project, and I'm ready to go in the house and be done. It's 4:15. I'll put my earplugs in. I'm going to get my step ladder. Oh, and in one of the previous videos, let me take this back off here. One of my previous videos, let's see what you guys are looking at. What are you guys looking at? Why are you looking down so far? Okay. I had installed this RotoKap on this Ranger, and I do have to say after using it that is my only complaint, that they are not putting strong enough. So these are a 20-pound gas shock. I think they should be a 25 or 30 because I'm inside, there's no wind blowing. I mean, you're gonna be using this outside, and it doesn't take much to get that to fall. So I believe they should have 25 or 30s on them. That's just my opinion. So for what it's worth, anyway, I guess my review after using it, I mean, I've been down the road in the rain, slop all over this thing, and the inside of that bed is bone dry. So love it for that. They just need a little bit stronger gas shocks on it. Now, make sure you guys are looking, see what you're looking at. Maybe I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. How close you want to get? Don't worry, I'm coming back. I suppose I should probably get a tape measure and not eyeball it. Wow, my eyeball wasn't too bad. Okay, here we go. Last board. And keep the top from rolling back. I don't know if it would or not, but door trim is complete. Yep, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. All right. We'll see if we got enough footage to make a video out of this. We'll see. Thanks for watching.